Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today we're checking out some more of the Why Don't We's music from the, the 927 Club. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you want to check out my music, it is the best way to support the channel. Consider checking out the Patreon. And if you are new here, welcome, and check out the whole bunch of Why Don't We content that there is on the channel. I'm a big fan of their work, so there was a decent amount of videos. So let's see what we got. This is Why Don't We.
927 Club, what's up?
Yo, yo!
We missed y'all. It's good to see you again.
We're back.
We're gonna be doing some throwbacks for you today. Let's get it.
The synths in this is wild. Yeah, come on.
Dream, I hope that you will dream of me. And if you ever fall, I hope you fall for me.
This is killer, man. This sidechain bass pulsing. So what's happening? Sidechain is when you take a kick drum, usually it's very often a kick drum, you sidechain it to the synth, and what happens is every time that kick hits, the bass or the synth pulls out, so it gives this really cool like pulsing effect, in contrast to the kick drum where the kick drum hits and it pulses out the synth. So it gives this really cool pulsing. It's sidechain connected to the kick, and it's a really cool thing, man. So hope you guys are learning something when you watch these videos. We also have this really sick kind of rhythmic thing going on with the like a percussion, like almost like a filtered percussion.
And if you ever fall, I hope you fall for me. And I swear I know your face, I saw you out there.
Nice reverb on the vocals, giving a nice fullness to them.
I depend on you. When you need me, you just call me. I'll be there.
The pulsing coming in again, even more so now on the synths.
I'll be there. You don't ever have to worry, 'cause I depend on you. I depend on you.
When you breathe, a silent symphony. When you blink, you steal the side from me. When we keep,
Yeah, come on, sick harmonies, man.
and the symmetry.
You don't have to worry, I depend on you. I depend on you. No, you never have to worry, I depend on you. 'Cause I'll be there in a hurry, I depend on you.
I like that call and response that we got
When you
going
need
on.
me, I'll be coming, I depend on you. I depend on
Wow, straight up change.
Back, baby. Let's go.
I was expecting this to be like some sort of like like when they called that a medley, I assumed for some reason that they keep it all in the same key. They just straight up went into the next song. That's funny, man.
As
Jaden,
requested,
this
we
one's
doing
for
it.
you, girl. Woo. Let's go.
I need a little casual conversation, girl, with you. Yeah. And you ain't gotta worry about a thing no more, 'cause baby, I got the keys for us. How gotta pick you up at night.
Really a R&B one going on.
Roll down the windows, we can fly. I can see the stars, baby, in your eyes.
Question for you: can you guys hear that bass coming through? I'm curious, first of all, how you're listening, and second of all, what you listen, like meaning what you're listening through, and second of all, if you can hear the bass, because we have some serious sub bass coming through, and obviously with these studio headphones, I can hear them, but like I'm curious if like you're listening through like your laptop or your iPhone or something like that, if you can hear that deep bass that's coming through.
Windows, we can fly. I can see
A
the
way on a side note to actually counteract that, if you want to so one of the problems as a producer you have is, like I said, if you want to put this really deep bass going on through it, you kind of lose it in these smaller speakers, like I said, your iPhone speakers, which like so many people listen to music through. So one way to counteract that is you can add an octave up, bass or similar kind of instrument matching the same exact notes of the bass. That's an octave up, high pass it, so meaning only the high frequencies can pass through it. The low frequencies don't necessarily pass out. But it's layering that bass, so you're still kind of almost hearing the bass. You're hearing what the bass is playing, only higher, and you're still getting that bass feel while still also having the sub bass, and it even makes that sub bass a little bit brighter. So just in general when you're hearing it, so it's a really cool trick that I learned that you can really make that bass come through on these smaller speakerphones.
stars, baby, in your eyes. And I can't wait no more,
Baby, 'cause I like you, you like me. Let's just
Chords are sick, man.
I like you, you like me.
I could see Ariana Grande singing on this.
Let's just get together. I like you, you like me. You don't need no invitation, girl.
If y'all know this one, sing it.
This is funny, man, how they just straight up go into these next songs. I was totally expecting something totally different. It sounds great, but it is funny to hear these different, just going straight into the different tracks.
I get so caught up in me that I don't realize what I'm missing. All of my priorities never put you in my plan.
We also, not only did we change key signatures, key signatures, we changed time signatures. So now we just went to this 6/8, the 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2, which is a total, which gives a swing feel, as opposed to 4/4, which gives more of like this driving 1 2 3 4 kind of feel.
Time we got closer, I pushed you away, pulled you right back just to give you.
When did this album come out?
If I was your sinner, then you were my saint. Guilty of breaking your heart.
2017.
Lie awake, thinking of all the games I played.
I let you wait.
Hundreds of promises
Harmonies are nice though.
that
I never made.
I felt forever in our days.
You walked away.
Cause of the words I didn't say.
This whole album has this whole R&B kind of feel. Like I could totally sing Ariana on this one, or Justin Bieber, honestly.
What you missing? This time I'm on something different. Let me show you I'm for real.
Every time we get closer, I pushed you away, pulled you right back just to give you the pay. I won't be your sinner, but you'll be my saint. Guilty of breaking your
Oh, nice note right there. Hold on.
Guilty of breaking your heart.
We got a little chromatic note right there, leaving the key signature for a quick sec, coming back to the key signature. When you do, so it's funny, like normally when that happens, like when you hit a note that's outside the key signature, it's actually at a key, it does not sound good. But when you're intentional about it and you actually intentionally hit a chromatic note, it actually sounds really good, because it really often depends on which note you're hitting. There are certain chromatic tones and certain chromatic phrasing that really work well in music, and at least in pop music. When you're talking like jazz, when you're talking like blues, is a little bit different. In pop music, there are certain chromatic notes, such as certain chromatic intervals, certain chromatic phrasing that works really well. Chromatic, like I said, is when you hit a note in a key that is outside of the original key. So for example, in the key of C, there's no sharps and no flats. If you hit an A sharp or something like that, that is no longer in the key of C. That note right there is in a different key, and you're going to hear that it just doesn't necessarily fit, but sometimes it can be done tastefully. Harmonies are wild.
I let you wait.
Hundreds of promises that
I never made.
I felt forever in our days.
You walked away.
Oh, sick bass sliding around.
Words I didn't say.
Woo! Thank you guys. Session.
So I'm curious, is anybody a part of the 927 Club? I'm curious who is and what else goes on it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. The best way to support the channel is checking out my own original music. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are new here, check out the rest of the Why Don't We stuff we have on the channel. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Check out the vlogs, check out the live streams, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and peace out.